You guys get this straight. When I say Gabon, when I say Rwanda, when I say South Africa, when I say Niger, Burkina Faso, Morocco, I'm not talking about any of you citizens. I'm talking about the people that govern your countries. I'm talking about your leaders, heads of states, president, people that have been elected in public office. So take a chill pill. Don't get out here and be all emotional about everything. We are talking about the people that run, people that make the decisions in your country, the lawmakers, the ones that take actions that end up in genocides, perhaps. Not you citizens. You have nothing to do with it. You were not part of those meetings. You did not go to the G7 or to BRICS. So please, calm down. They have to be told also, because they're so freaking sensitive out here.
Yeah.
That a small little tone like this just rubs them the wrong way, makes them too uncomfortable for them to hear. Ah, your tone. Drink some water. Okay, I'll drink some water for you. Drink some water. Remember that
there was a comment. Just drink water.
That was a Rwandese.
Oh, Lord.
A Rwandese chick.
Yes.
She told me, just calm down, drink some water. Hey, we are calm here.
Ew.
But we just are passionate about what we do. We're excited about the vision we have. Do you understand? We see an Africa that's united. We see Rwandese, we see Congolese, we see South Africans, Moroccans, Tunisians, Libyans, Egyptians.
As
everybody.
One. As one.
As one.
Yes.
Where are you from? I keep telling them I'm from Africa. But which part? I said, I'm glad you said which part.
Yes.
And then I say a place called Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes.
It's not a country.
It's not a country.
It's a place in Africa.
It's a place in Africa. It's a part of Africa. Yeah, well, why don't you just worry about your own DRC Congo and don't think about us? Why are you thinking so much about us, the Rwandese? Leave us alone. Worry about your own issues. Look at all the mess. Some of them even send me videos about the messed up infrastructures that currently exist in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We are not denying it. We know, we take responsibility. We've called our puppets out. We say it, our puppets are dropping the ball. They haven't been doing anything for decades.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you neighbors can just come in there and steal the way that you want. Some fool had the audacity to come out here and says, well, protect your borders. Don't tell a thief to stop stealing. Just protect your borders. Yes, I understand you're right. I got to lock the door. We are working on our puppets.
Yes.
But while we work on our puppets to protect our borders, excuse us, we have 9 neighboring countries while we work on our puppets. You guys keep your hands to yourselves.
Yeah, man. Put in your pockets.
Yes, keep your hands to yourself. Okay? Please. And don't be out here just sounding like you don't care about human lives.
Yeah.
Because some of the things that come out of these Rwandese mouths is shocking sometimes.
Yeah.
Even when you tell them that we want everybody to just live in peace. There was only one lady, and I'll try to find that comment somewhere in one of those videos that went crazy, to try to just say something nice about her, because she was Rwandese, and she said, yes, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As much as I like my president, I still don't like the fact that certain Congolese people are displaced and losing their lives. The atrocities that are going around with our neighbor is unacceptable. There was a particular Rwandese who spoke with integrity and honor and a sense of humanity within her. So we are not saying that Rwandese are bad people. We are not saying that. We are saying that your government is out here making decisions that are not exactly honorable.
They are not favorable to the African continent.
To the African community.
Yes.
To humankind.
Yeah, more importantly as well, yes.
Yes, they have a sting of selfishness attached to them, and that's what we're calling out here. Because we all know, it's not a secret, that West is involved over there.
Hey, deeply involved.
They are so freaking involved that when Felix Tshisekedi decided to talk to the, I don't know, is it the UN to open up a case or the IC, whatever, on Paul Kagame, they quickly came out there and rejected it. You remember that one?
I remember, yeah.
They rejected it. No. Whatever minerals he's selling to us, whatever resources are legal.
They are clean.
We know the black market. We know that the black market exists. If the black market exists between us civilians, you really honestly want us to think it does not exist within you puppets? Come on now. There are certain things that you people just slide under the table. We know that. Just stamp it. Can you prove it? Felix Tshisekedi, he's providing goods that are certified. Yeah, that's because these smugglers keep smuggling all these mineral resources out of the DRC and into Rwanda.
Yes.
Where Rwanda gets them stamped and then sells them abroad.
It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah, apparently it's clean.
Yeah.
It's laundering. Laundering of cobalt laundering. So that it ends up in, the US defense needs cobalt.
Oh, yeah, of course. All of those devices, of course.
The army, they need that cobalt. Those rechargeable batteries. You see how big Congo's conflict is? You see how many greedy hands, you see how many people benefit from this particular mineral that we have in the DRC Congo? You understand why we have this turmoil, this trouble, this for decades? It's because of this modern day and age. Everybody's out here trying to protect themselves left, right, and center, to protect their countries, their borders, their sovereignty. And so they need weaponry. They need technology. They need devices. And cobalt, we, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the richest country in the world, have plenty of cobalt. It's only befitting that we have so many greedy-ass thieves out here trying to steal from us. That's why we need an Ibrahim Traore-like individual in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This particular Christian Malanga was not the one. He's selfish, he's greedy. He's been doing this because he did this because he's motivated by his own selfish greed.
Yes.
It pissed him off that some of his mines were taken away.
Yes. His pockets were affected.
They were nationalized.
Also, we are not encouraging coups, by the way.
We've never, if they think that we are not encouraging coups, they don't have it.
You have to make sure that we are stressing that point. We are not encouraging a coup. Not at all.
What are we encouraging then?
We're encouraging a change. A change. Even the puppets that are currently in power in whichever country in Africa.
Do you know a puppet cannot do things by themselves?
Yeah.
A puppet needs to be instructed.
Yeah, that's the strings.
Yes. Needs to be orchestrated, needs to be commanded. So when we are telling these puppets to pivot, they don't know what we mean. Because they are puppets. You have to play the puppet. The puppeteer.
Puppeteer, yes.
For now, the US and foreign powers are the puppeteers of our puppets. Right? We need to become the puppeteers. We, the people, need to play with our puppets, instruct our puppets, teach our puppets. Say, no puppet, yes puppet. Come puppet, stay puppet, don't do that puppet. That's not for your good puppet. Hey, puppet. That's your minerals. You should use your minerals for your own good, for your own country. Hey, puppet.
Yes.
You have 9 neighboring countries. You need a strong army. You need to protect your borders. Hey, puppet. Stop working with all these foreign powers. Stop relying on France. Stop going to Russia. Just go in there so quickly. Think, puppet. Okay, come back here, puppet. Come. Sit, puppet. First of all, look at your own country. You understand, huh? Look at your own country, puppet. So
that's a very, very interesting way.
We can't just leave them up to themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like we said, we call them puppets because they need to be instructed.
They cannot do it by themselves.
Yeah.
They cannot do it by themselves. That's why we need more activists out here. We need more Congolese to stand up. We need more Congolese to get on their freaking phones, on these devices, and speak more on the issues, the atrocities that are happening in Congo. That's why we say we are so freaking proud of whoever created that particular filter, Free the Congo.
Yes.
And I doubt that that's a Congolese person. I have individuals in my social media. I have some people I know that I conversate with that are also a part of the movement to want to liberate the people of Congo that aren't even Congolese.
Yes.
I have people from all over the place in Africa fighting for Congo. So why need all my Congolese people to talk more? To talk more about the issues, the atrocity that's happening. It's not good enough just to throw some money
No.
to Focus Congo or to Friends of the Congo. While we appreciate those particular groups, Focus Congo and Friends of Congo, big ups. Those are my people. I love those people. I support them. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
While it's good to give money, you need to do your best to also draw awareness to this. Yes, Congolese.
Yes.
Some of these Congolese are out here just to critique. But then they think throwing some money on the table is enough. It's all that they have to do. You need to join hands. You need to be effective. You need to be busy. You know, this brings me back to a scripture I love so much because I am a Christian.
Yes.
I say it proudly.
Yes.
All that's needed for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing. All that's needed for a conflict, for a genocide to continue on in East Democratic Republic of Congo is for Congolese to do nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, good people to do nothing. All that's needed for evil to prevail is for innocent beings to do nothing. If you just sit on your whatever, you know that word?
Yeah.
Starts with an A.
Yeah.
If you just sit on your A,
On your poop.
on that, you are allowing for this atrocity to continue. Somehow, somewhere, according to the laws of physics and according to spirituality, according to the word of God, you are a catalyst to the conflict, to the issue at hand.
Yes. Nicely said.
I wonder if they understood that one.
No. You have to understand that one. That one was said.
I'll say it in a
wow.
different way. I wonder if they understood that one or if they were too busy just listening to my tone. Listen to the content.
Yes.
Another Rwandese felt the need to talk about the way I see it rather than the words that were coming out of my mouth.
What are these
Like
looking
people
at?
focus on things that are just pointless sometimes. My goodness, why must I sit like you? I am who I am. This is how I sit. I'm not even thinking about the way I'm sitting.
Yeah.
It's just happening. Focus on the content, not the tone, not the clothes, not the sitting position, not the smile, nothing else. Just focus on the words that are coming out of my mouth. Words that are coming out of my mouth.
Oh, Lord, keep it simple. Just listen to the content.
Yes.
You'll understand it. It's very simple.
And you guys must know this. As you watch these videos, you must know this. Keep this in mind. The purpose of this podcast, the purpose of doing this is to provoke thought-provoking conversation. Thought-provoking. If you are the sensitive type, you better scroll. If you are the sensitive type, if you want to ignore the issue, if you want to compliment, you better scroll. Out here, we are engaged in having thought-provoking conversations. It might just not sit well with you, but if you have the mindset, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're welcome. It won't be so emotional for you.
It won't be such a tough pill to swallow.
Yes. You shall be respected. Your opinions are expected. It's only these fools. And this week I had a lot of them from Rwanda that came out here just being too emotional about everything that they were saying. Too freaking emotional. That's why I instructed a lot of them. Okay, I'm sorry for saying instructed. That's why I asked a lot of them, just click the link in the bio.
Take the time
and go and watch the full podcast. That's it. The long format video, okay? Don't just rely on the clip. All right, go watch the long format video. Yeah, it will help you understand better. You will realize that my only content is not just about Rwandese, that we are out here talking about the entire motherland.
Yes.
Because that's the aim, to unite. You cannot change what you don't acknowledge. So first we need to acknowledge the fact that most puppets out here only think for themselves, that puppets out here are not interested in the needs of the people. You have to first acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that there are more than 100 militant groups in East Congo. There are in fact 200.
220, yeah.
220, big and small. You have to talk about it. You first have to say that some Moroccans don't consider themselves Africans and that this should stop. You first have to bring that to the forefront before we can then start talking and say, why do you say that? Perhaps you might even just end up educating me. Who knows? We are willing to be, we stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
We don't know it all. We live and we learn.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yes.
We are just having these conversations, and however it progresses, just listen to the content.
Yes, it's opposed to just sitting around, be willing to have Africa be called a third world country for life. Jesus.